Did you know there are hundreds of higher ed programs out there that actually do nothing to improve the earning potential of their graduates? Instead, some actually leave students worse off than if they hadn't started at all. That's right. New data released last year showed that there were 1,700 career education programs where, on average, students who graduated earned less than the federal poverty line 4 years later. And even worse, at 800 of those programs, graduates left with debt payments that exceeded 30% of their discretionary incomes. Luckily, the federal government has a consumer protection rule that says in order for a career education program to get access to taxpayer funding, it must show that it can provide gainful employment for its graduates, whether it is nonprofit, public, or for-profit. This is called the Gainful Employment Rule, and it protects students from programs that could make them worse off than when they started. It does this by measuring the income students earn post-graduation compared to student loans they have to take on to attend. And it's one of the only tools we have to keep students from taking on high amounts of debt when they simply won't be able to pay it off. So instead of a student attending the Art Institute of Phoenix, accruing nearly $24,000 of debt and earning only $18,000 a year, the Gainful Employment Rule can point them towards Phoenix College, which is 8 miles down the road to study the same thing. There, they'll take on 1/6 of the debt and earn more than $30,000 a year after graduation. Not only does the Gainful Employment Rule protect students, but it also saves taxpayers more than $4 billion over a decade by making sure we aren't encouraging students to use grants and take out loans at schools that will leave them worse off. The last thing we need is to take away one of the few tools we do have to weed out badly performing programs. To learn more, head to www.thirdway.org/education.